So let's talk about tax reform since you brought it up.
Yes.
So what I would do on tax reform is really simple. I'd roll back the tax cuts, and I would do something called double the earned income tax credit. The earned income tax credit is a tax credit that goes right in the pockets of hardworking Americans. I think it should be the centerpiece of Democratic tax policy.
So break it down for me. How does it work?
So if you're an American and you work and you kind of earn on the lower pay scale, you actually get a tax credit from the government. If you're a single parent with a couple of kids, this is a few $1,000s. I want to double that. Half the country can't afford $500. Right? If we actually can put a couple $1,000s in the pockets of hardworking Americans, which is what I'm proposing, it makes a huge difference in their lives. I mean, my dad was an electrician, so I get what it's like to grow up in a working class family, right? Where you're kind of living paycheck to paycheck. As opposed to giving tax cuts to the wealthiest Americans.
Which is totally
what he did.
That's what he did.
I mean, totally what he did. Imagine if we could do something like double, I call it the workers' tax credit, double the workers' tax credit and put money in the pockets of hardworking Americans. That's the kind of thing, if the Democratic Party puts the worker at the center of our policies, you immediately go there.
So instead of a $1,500, let's say, earned credit, you would
get $3,000.
$3,000.
How much of a difference would that make?
For my family, that would have been a lifesaver.
The whole difference.